Greenland, the world's largest island, lying in the North Atlantic Ocean. Greenland is noted for its vast tundra and immense glaciers. Greenland's major physical feature is its massive ice sheet, which is second only to Antarctica's in size. The Greenland ice sheet has an average thickness of 5,000 feet, 1,500 meters, reaches a maximum thickness of about 10,000 feet, 3,000 meters, and covers more than 700,000 square miles, 1,800,000 square kilometers, over 4/5 of Greenland's total land area. Layers of snow falling on its barren, windswept surface become compressed into ice layers, which constantly move outward to the peripheral glaciers. The Jakobshavn Glacier, often moving 100 feet, 30 meters, a day, is among the world's fastest glaciers. Long, deep fjords reach far into both the east and west coasts of Greenland in complex systems, offering magnificent, if desolate, scenery. Along many parts of the coast, the ice sheet fronts directly on the sea, with large chunks breaking off the glaciers and sliding into the water as icebergs. The climate of Greenland is Arctic, modified only by the slight influence of the Gulf Stream in the southwest. Rapid weather changes, from sunshine to impenetrable blizzards, are common and result from the eastward progression of low-pressure air masses over a permanent layer of cold air above the island's icy interior. The country's plant life is characterized mainly as tundra vegetation and consists of such plants as sedge and cotton grass. Plant-like lichens also are common. The limited ice-free areas are almost totally devoid of trees, although some dwarfed birch, willow, and alder scrub do manage to survive in sheltered valleys in the south. Several species of land mammals, including polar bears, musk oxen, reindeer, Arctic foxes, snow hares, ermines, and lemmings, can be found on the island. Seals and whales are found in the surrounding waters and were formerly the chief source of nourishment for the Greenlanders. Cod, salmon, flounder, and halibut are important saltwater fish, and the island's rivers contain salmon and Arctic char. The history of Greenland is a history of life under extreme Arctic conditions. Currently, an ice sheet covers about 80% of the island, restricting human activity largely to the coasts. The first humans are thought to have arrived in Greenland around 2500 BC. Their descendants apparently died out and were succeeded by several other groups migrating from continental North America. There has been no evidence discovered that Greenland was known to Europeans until the 10th century, when Icelandic Vikings settled on its southwestern coast, which seems to have been uninhabited when they arrived. The ancestors of the Inuit Greenlanders who live there today appear to have migrated there later, around AD 1200, from northwestern Greenland. The early Norse settlers named the island as Greenland. In the Icelandic sagas, the Norwegian-born Icelander Eric the Red was said to be exiled from Iceland for manslaughter, along with his extended family and his thralls. He set out in ships to explore an icy land known to lie to the northwest. After finding a habitable area and settling there, he named it as Greenland, supposedly in the hope that the pleasant name would attract settlers. The saga of Eric the Red states, in the summer, Eric left to settle in the country he had found, which he called Greenland, as he said people would be attracted there if it had a favorable name. Between 1989 and 1993, US and European climate researchers drilled into the summit of Greenland's ice sheet, obtaining a pair of 3 kilometers (1.9 miles) long ice cores. Analysis of the layering and chemical composition of the cores has provided a revolutionary new record of climate change in the Northern Hemisphere going back about 100,000 years and illustrated that the world's weather and temperature have often shifted rapidly from one seemingly stable state to another, with worldwide consequences. The glaciers of Greenland are also contributing to a rise in the global sea level faster than was previously believed. Stay tuned with the channel. We will glad to see you next time.